Let's get into some things, child. We got some stuff to talk about today, honey. Let's get into some things, child. We got some stuff to talk about today, honey. We got some stuff to talk about. Hit that like button if you are new here. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We have a great time over here. You meant what you said when you said it. Really be as bad, cause I don't be understanding y'all sometimes. And when y'all know when I let's get into some things, child. We got some stuff to talk about today, honey. We got some stuff to talk about. That like button if you are new here. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We have a great time over here. You meant what you said when you said it. Really be as bad, cause I don't be understanding y'all sometimes. And when y'all know when I say y'all, you know I ain't talking about y'all. You don't talk about y'all. Basically, that all these people that got something to say have been actively involved in the political process in their world. I don't believe it. You ain't gonna convince me. I know y'all love me. What's up, y'all? It's storming here, so I don't know what that little hiccup was. I don't know if that's because of the storm or whatever's going on. But hey, everybody, happy Monday. Happy Monday. I hope everybody had a great Juneteenth/Father's Day weekend. I hope you guys enjoyed it and had a great time. Okay, that's what it is. Let me say hi to the people. Y'all come on in here. Get in here. As our mom Wiggins would say. I need to start doing my multiple screens again. I turned the option off because of something one day and I keep forgetting to turn it back on. So I need to go back to my split screens. Happy because I'm off. Yes, honey. Thank you. I slept in today. And I'm surprised I slept as late as I did. Because it usually takes me a while to get out of that, 6 o'clock in the morning mindset. But baby, I woke up. It was after 9 o'clock today. I said, yes, I was sleeping good, honey. Sleeping good. Yeah, it's storming. It's overcast. I can hear the thunder. And I think it's raining. Outside. But it's definitely storms in the area. What's up? Let me say hi to the people. Hold on. Y'all know, y'all make sure y'all keep up with my time. Y'all know it's the Whether You Like It or Not panel tonight, and I'm hosting, so I want to get off of here by 8 o'clock so I can get everything straight and be ready, by 8 o'clock. So y'all keep my time together. Appreciate you. I don't have a lot to talk about today. What's up, Corey, the Informed, Ronnie? What's going on? Hey, Quake. Auntie Eva, Lock Queen, Chuck, DB, Miss Jocelyn, Quake. I think I said Quake already, but I could say it twice. Hey, girl. Miss Pretty Amazing, Sweet Pea. Hey, Boo. Hey, Chuck. Oops upside your head, child. Oops upside your head. I was about to get oops upside their head. Lovely Nola. Shut up, Sweet Pea. Lord, I ain't fooling with y'all. What's up, T Goody? What's going on? Sharice, what's up, Mia? Amber, LaDonna, hey, Stacy, hey, Couture, Tawana, what's up, Boo? Nap Queen, hey, Benji, not Bully B. I'm not doing this with you. It be your own people. What's up, C Jones? KDK, what's going on? I revised my finances and I sent you the dollars, Boo. What you send me? KDK, what you send me, Boo? Did you cash at me something? Tell me what you sent. Hey, Ray. Hey, Boo. Iris Patton, what's going on? Cross Country Cruiser. I was trying to catch up with Really B's cousin. I'm not doing this with y'all. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Ebbs. What's up, Boo? Miss Cookie. What's up, Lady of Virtue? What's going on? Yeah, I just got off the phone with Miss Cruiser, and it's storming down there where she is. It hurts at first. It hurts at first, honey. I'm almost at the bottom, y'all. Latasha Stewart, Alexis, Atalia, Katrina, what's going on? We almost at the bottom, y'all. We almost there. We almost there. Hart Fletcher. Oh, you got a tornado warning down there? Ooh. Hey, Montrez, B-Lo, Auntie Eva. Oh, that was for Chuck. Okay, I was like, huh? Okay. I think that's everybody. If I miss you, charge it to my head and not my heart. Shakira, hey, boo. If I miss you, charge it to my head, not my heart. So let's get into it. Hey, Kenneth. All right. I do have a little update on our live from earlier today. Y'all remind me before I get off of here that I do have an update from our live today. And I'm gonna share it with you guys. Oh Lord. Child, I did not mean to. Child, Lord, my phone was already open. All right. Tornado warning in Waldorf. Ooh, y'all keep it down there, honey. Keep that down there. All right, I have a few things to share. Again, it's not a whole lot, but let's get into it. I feel like I was saying something before I got distracted. I don't know. I feel like I was saying something, but then I sort of got distracted. So the Real Housewives of Potomac, they are on their, we were talking about this last night. They are on their London trip. So they're almost done filming because they are currently in London. They are currently filming, or at least they were a couple of days ago. They may already be back by now, but they were in London. They were filming. So we know that Potomac, their second trip, they're going to London. Their international trip is in London. And so that means that that season is wrapping it up. That season is wrapping up. Okay. Yeah, Chuck, I'm glad to see you okay. And I saw a half pin earlier today because I know y'all were under a warning yesterday when we were live last night. So I'm glad to see that y'all are good. Hope everybody is good up there. I legit was about to leave my house to go to the store. I will stay put because I don't know what to do in a tornado. I mean, yeah, I don't feel like it's anything you really need at the store right now. I don't feel like you need nothing that's at that store right now. Okay. I saw this last week, so I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all this information. As it relates to the Obama Library, this is what anybody that's going to be going to the Obama Library anytime soon. This is some information. What's free and what requires a ticket. So if you are going to the library but you can't get tickets, that's going to be me. I'm going to be there in September and I can't get a ticket, but you can, I said I was still going to go and take pictures. So here's some things you can do without a ticket. You can still visit home court. You can still visit the Forum. You can still visit the Chicago Public Library branch. You can still visit the Women's Garden. You can visit Jackson's Park Wetland Walk. I don't even know what that is, but I'm going to visit it. There's a playground there. There's a great lawn. And then there's the John Lewis Plaza. So this sounds like there's still a lot of outside walking around things that you can do. Even if you don't have a ticket to go inside the actual library part. And again, you still may, again, I'm going to explore that about getting same day tickets. I don't know. Right now, right now, y'all know the hype is hype, right? We know that the Black Smithsonian, it stayed booked for like the first year and a half, 2 years. So it's going to be tight for a minute, but you can still go do some stuff. Because again, when I go to Chicago, I'm still going down there. I'm going to take pictures and I might try to slide my way in. What's to see inside? Okay. If you go and you get inside, you have the Yes We Can, the movement behind the 2008 campaign. You have the Oval Office replica. Excuse me. You have the Oval Office replica. You can sit behind the desk and take the president's desk and take pictures. For those who do not know, that Oval Office replica is from the set of Scandal. Shonda Rhimes donated that to the library. So that is from the set of Scandal. So on top of it being a replica of the Oval Office, that is where Olivia Pope and President Fitz got their work on during Scandal. Okay. So there you go. You have the People's House. It's an intimate look at life inside of the White House. You have the Sky Room, which is a panoramic which is a panoramic room with views, framed words from President Obama's 50th anniversary of the Selma Montgomery marches. So that's the stuff you can do if you go inside. Okay. Now, they said that this is more than just a one-time visit, which we've already talked about that. The center will host artist talks, live performances, forum conversations, garden gathering, youth programs, and community events. So if you live in Chicago, please make this a bookmark on your computer, on your phone, the app, or whatever, because it sounds like they're going to try to keep things going on there. So it sounds like it's going to probably be same thing like here with the Black Smithsonian. Like they had a whole Juneteenth celebration on Friday. So, bookmark it on your phone. If you're going to be in Chicago, check to see what might be going on that weekend. Where am I seeing this? Lonnie Love posted this on her Instagram, but it was a share from somewhere else. And then if you live in the area, this tells you how to get there. There is street parking. There is a garage that's on site, but you can also take public transportation. And there is a seasonal shuttle that it says connects to downtown Chicago, Griffin Museum of Science, and that begins on June the 19th. Okay, and then it says here, art is part of the experience. The campus features more than 28 commissioned works from artists around the world, many located in spaces that are free and open to the public. So, yeah, you guys, it just, again, there's plenty of stuff to do, even if you can't get a ticket to go inside. So check it out. Like I said, when I go to Chicago, I'm definitely going to go up there. Okay. Lil Nas X last week, I know this is old, but I ain't been live, y'all. Lil Nas X dropped a video last week, basically giving everybody an update on what he has going on. I'm going to be honest and say he looks really good. He looked good in this video. He looked healthy in this video. It is cancer season. Yes, cancer season. Ooh, did y'all hear that thunder? Ooh, oh. It is cancer season. Woo and woo. Yes. Thank you for the super chat. Yes, Chanel. Yes. Cancers. And I was cutting up. Maybe it was the spirit of the cancer on me this morning. I don't know. But Lil Nas X, he said that he has spent the last few months in rehab and that he is receiving treatment. He has been diagnosed with bipolar. He still has a therapist and he has a psychiatrist that he still sees regularly. He said he's been working on new music and that he's going to be putting some new music out, but right now he's just taking things really slow. I'm really happy to see it. I'm really, 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 really happy to see it. I'm rooting for Lil Nas X. I think that Lil Nas X, unfortunately, is one of those people that, the industry got him. I'm not blaming everything on the industry, but we know his history. His mama, he had the tumultuous situation with his mom. We know dealing with his sexuality. We know being a talented artist sometimes comes with that tormented spirit. We know he was, doing drugs. So he looks really, 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 really healthy. He just looks really healthy. And I just wish him the best. I mean, I know we talked about him walking down the street in his drawers, but we said then that the boy was high. Like, it was clear that the boy was high. And so we just I'm happy to see it. I'm happy to see it. Mm-hmm. I must confess, I forgot he had an incident with the substance. Oh, y'all hear that wind? Oh. Do y'all hear that wind? Yeah, Tawana, stay your ass in the house, because if we get in that wind, we're not even under a tornado watch. We're under a severe weather warning. Keep your ass in the house, ma'am. All right. This story is a little bit old too, but again, y'all know I wasn't here, so let's talk about it. Retired NFL star Michael Pennell Jr. is accused of lying about a relationship with a woman that was found unalive on his former property. You heard it? Okay, I'm not tripping. Okay, I ain't tripping. Y'all can hear it. Okay. So new according to ESPN, an investigation is raising serious questions about NFL vet Michael Pennell Jr.'s connection to a woman whose remains were discovered on property that he once owned in the Dominican Republic. According to ESPN, Pennell previously denied knowing Carly Francesca Guzman Roche. She got a lot of names. We're gonna call her Francesca. We're gonna call her Franny. And whose remains were identified earlier this year after being found buried on land linked to the former Kansas City chief defensive tackle. However, ESPN reports it's uncovered evidence suggesting that the two had an ongoing relationship, directly contradicting his public denials. After ESPN published its findings, Pennell reportedly contacted a reporter and again denied having any relationship with Guzman. I don't know this woman, he said, according to the outlet, maintaining that he was not in the country when she disappeared. An attorney representing Pennell in the Dominican Republic also denied his client's involvement in the woman's death and said the documents will ultimately clear him. The case has attracted international attention since Guzman remains were discovered in January of 2026 during excavation work on the property Pennell previously owned. Dominican authorities are investigating the unaliving as a homicide, and Pennell has been identified as a person of interest in the investigation. Although no criminal charges have been announced. Pennell recently announced his retirement from the NFL after an 11-year career. And the investigation continues. Authorities have not publicly disclosed whether additional individuals are being scrutinized. So this is a couple of days old. Let me see if we have an update. Let me see if there are any updates in the case, because this is a couple of days old. There may be some new information. You want me to be a character on a R. Kelly video because I believe I can fly because the wind ain't playing. Girl, don't put my name and R. Kelly name in the same sentence, child. Don't do that. Let me see if there's any updates, child. Hey, Joshua White. Okay, so as of today, he still has not been charged. Dominican officials are reportedly treating the case as a homicide. We just said that. He's denied involvement. Okay, so nothing new. I don't see anything new. You said I don't want, but I'm just saying don't. I mean, I know you joking, but I'm just saying don't put my name and his name in the same sense. I know you joking, sis. I know you don't mean nothing by it, but I'm just saying, child, don't be playing. Don't put my name in R. Kelly. Don't do that. 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 But I mean, I know you joking. I know you not. You know. Okay, so there's the update on that. Let me see here. Friday, we went out to eat. We had a great time. Myself and a couple of the tribe members. We met up and we had dinner. And Cheryl, I don't know if Cheryl is in here or not. Cheryl. Tawana here. Tawana. TR me was in here. They made me drink this brown butter old fashioned. Let me tell you something. When I tell you that I want to get in my car and drive back down to that restaurant just to get another one, I don't even need to eat. I can really just get an appetizer. I really could just get, because that calamari was good too. I really could just get another appetizer and just eat. I could and just Because that brown butter old fashioned was some kind of good. And the only reason why I didn't get a second one is because, I'm older now. And I was like, because Cheryl said that second one was, because she got a second one. And she said that second one was stronger than the first one. And so when she said that, I was like, ooh, I might need to just chill. But baby, when I tell you that I'm not lying, like, if I didn't have such a busy weekend, like if I didn't have so much going on this weekend, I promise you, I probably would have found, like, if I didn't have nothing to do on Sunday, I promise you, I probably would have went back Sunday and had me another one. I ain't telling y'all no lies. I ain't telling y'all no lies. That thing was some kind of good. Oh, that was something. We were just talking about that brown butter McCormick seasoning. I mean, like that finishing. Oh, it was so good. Tracy, it was similar to the toasted marshmallow. It was similar. It wasn't as sweet as that toasted marshmallow, but it was some kind of good. And I'm going to go back and get me another one. I'm going to come back and get me another one. What made it so good? I don't even know. I'm not even being funny, Quake. I will have to get the description. Hold on. What does it say right here? I got a picture. Hold on. It was smoked. That's number one. It smelled good because it was smoked. I have to get the description for you because I don't remember. But I know it had a buttery syrup. Baby, I don't know. I'm going to have to get you the description. It was so good. No, we weren't drunk. Absolutely not. We weren't drunk. Mm-mm. Everybody just had a little cocktail. I think everybody had a cocktail except for tea. Tea didn't drink nothing. But we had a little cocktail. The smoked cherry wood. It was so good. It was so good. But I just need Tawana and Cheryl. I need y'all on standby. Because I'm telling you now, I'm going back to get another one. Moving right along. I was just looking at my pic. There's a picture of it right there. They got a picture of it right there. I didn't get a picture of them bringing it out. The presentation was good too because it was still smoking when they brought it out. I didn't get a picture of that, but it was so good. You too, Cheryl? Okay, Cheryl going back. Tawana said, okay, so they down. Okay, we going back. We going back. We going back. Okay. All right. Let me see here. What time is it? Oh, we got time. Okay. Serena Williams, this is no surprise, but Serena Williams said that she will be going back to Wimbledon to compete in the singles after a 4-year hiatus. I mean, y'all had to know that doubles tournament was the warm-up. Like, y'all had to know that was for her to test her, dip her pinky toe, see how her body felt, see how she felt, see what, like, y'all had to know what that was. So shout out to Serena. I'm happy to see it. I hope this is a successful run. I hope this is a successful. I hope this is a successful run for you, but listen to your body, baby. That's all I'm gonna say, Serena. Listen to your body, okay? Okay. Charges have been dropped against Lisa Hochstein, the Real Housewives of Miami. Y'all know that she was arrested for a wiretap case, but her husband still got some stuff going on, which I know I owe y'all that video. We're gonna get to that hopefully this week. We'll get to that video. The Lord wants our attention at this point. Child, he must. Sound like somebody moving furniture. You heard it that time? Yeah, y'all heard it that time, didn't y'all? Uh-huh. Child. Because I'm just sitting here minding my business and I don't understand. All right. Let's see. We almost done with the stories I want to talk about. Hold on. Big Tigger's wife posted this cryptic message on Father's Day. And let me be honest and tell you, at this point, I'm sick of it. I'm sick. Man, listen, Ataya, remember that? My daddy used to make us turn everything off and go downstairs or lay on the floor. We used to have to turn the lights off, turn the TV off, and lay on the floor or go in the basement. I was like, Daddy, it's just a thunderstorm. He probably over at the house now. He probably done made my mom and them turn everything off over at the house. They probably sitting there right now, just looking out the window. They probably sit there staring out the window right now. I'm sorry, that's not funny. Not get in the closet. Yes, right. My grandmama. Yes, turn it off. Lay down. Be still. The master's doing the work. Well, I didn't say nothing. I'm letting him work or her. All right. Yep, you had to get out the shower. Mm-hmm. Your grandmother would tie your head up. I never heard that one before. Okay. Well, I'm sick of her. Listen, because I don't believe her story. I'm gonna be honest. Y'all know I always try to believe a woman, but until I have more information, I'm gonna just put this over in the maybe column because I know she posted that video with her face all in stitches and stuff, but I'm just not convinced. I don't know, something about her and her story just don't sit right in my spirit. But it says this is what she posted yesterday for Father's Day. This is Big Tigger's wife. Thank you to the dads that do not use kids as weapons, the ones that consider the children in all of their choices, the ones that love their children more than they hate their mother, to the dad that knew how much something meant to a child and did it, to the ones that did not crush the kids' dreams because of pain and frustration. Hold on. To the one that do not pretend to love the kids and then turn around and hurt them. Ma'am, take me out the group chat because I don't care. Take me out of the group chat because I don't care. If that man put his hands on you and I don't believe you, I apologize in advance because y'all know I really try to believe the women, but it's something just not sitting right in my spirit. Baby, hey girl, where's your child? Where's the one that they say missing? Hey, where's she? Did she call her daddy yesterday for Father's Day? Did she go to Baltimore? Did she go down to Randallstown and see her daddy yesterday? Where is she? Where's that baby? Talking about that love the kids more than they hate the mama. Well, why don't you love your kids more than you hate the daddy? Where's that baby? Ma'am, the hell wrong with you? Your hair attracts electric. I did not know that. That's why they would tie your hair. Now she talking about Tigger was her first baby daddy. Not according to the Bureau of Statistics. Not according to the birth records down to the hospital in Baltimore. Not according to that CPS report where you went to jail. You was charged with neglect. Not according to the newspaper who said you had a baby in the car while you was in the casino gambling. Where that baby? Shit. Hmm. Where's that baby? And I know she's not a baby anymore, but where is the baby? Hmm. Anyway. Oh, anyway, all right. All right. We're gonna come back to Geno Smith in a minute because that situation is crazy. What's my time? Okay. We're gonna talk about Clive Davis and then we're gonna do Geno Smith and then I'm gonna give y'all an update on the Chef Don Don situation. Again, I call names around here. I'm not gonna cuss. But I do have some information, some updated information on the Chef Don Don situation, and I'm gonna share that. So hold on. Okay. Wait a minute. I'm sorry, y'all. All right, so let's talk a little bit about Clive Davis, right? Earlier today, we found out that Clive Davis has passed away, I think at the age of 93. For those who don't know who Clive Davis is a music executive who, I mean, he launched the careers of people such as most notably Whitney Houston, Phyllis Hyman, Janis Joplin, Carlos Santana, um, Kelly Clarkson was, well, we know he didn't launch her career, but very influential in Kelly Clarkson's career. And a few other people, excuse me, whose names are escaping me right now. Here's what I'm going to say. When it comes to Clive Davis, I'm gonna just like a lot of people, you have to separate the talent from the person. I'm not going to take anything away from the fact that Clive Davis had an ear and Clive Davis knew music and knew what people wanted and was able to. Thank you, Atalia, for becoming a member or renewing your membership. Thank you so much. I'm not going to take anything away from that. Um, but what I'm also not going to do is forget the things that were said about Clive Davis as it relates to Phyllis Hyman and Janis Joplin and Whitney Houston. To be fair, the music industry is not, I mean, we just talked about Lil Nas X. The music industry from its inception has had a history of chewing people up and spitting them out. So I'm not going to put Clive Davis on an island and say he the first and the only. We've seen it happen, and we've seen people do it. You know, we've seen the Barry Gordys and the Andre Harrells do it to us. Angela Bofield, okay, thank you, Angela Bofield. So yeah, Luther, yeah. So I'm not going to say that he's the first and he's the only, but what we're going to talk about is with Janis Joplin. We know that for those who don't know a lot about I love Janis Joplin, and I grew up. Janis Joplin was one of the people that, for some reason, I was infatuated with Janis Joplin's story for a very long time. I remember, you know how they do biographies of people. I remember looking at a biography of Janis Joplin, and this is one story that gets told over and over again about Janis Joplin. She was bullied in high school, right? She came from a really strict family. She wasn't necessarily considered to be the prettiest. She wasn't necessarily considered to be sexy. She was a little chubby. She had bad acne. She left, she dropped out of high school. She left. And of course, she went off and became a star. I mean, obviously, a lot of things happened in between, but she became this big star. And she ended up being invited back to her high school, and she came back to her high school, and by this time she was like this big star, and she really thought this was going to be an opportunity to kind of be like, look at me now, bitches. Like, look at what y'all used to bully me. Y'all used to make fun of me. And look, I became this and y'all are that. And she came back and it wasn't, again, she was from Texas, right? So she came back this hippie, by that time she had a drug problem, and people were still not impressed. You know what I mean? People were like, we don't give a fuck that you Janis Joplin. You still that same chubby acne ass. Like, you still ain't cute. You know what I mean? Like, no, like it wasn't what she thought it was going to be, this great homecoming. And it wasn't. And it actually put her in a deeper depression, and her drug use actually got worse. So when I think about the people like the Janis Joplins, one of the things about her was that she had an affair with Clive Davis. Now, we know that Clive Davis has identified himself as bisexual. Those are his words, not mine. He put that in his book that he was bisexual. So there was a relationship there, and she thought that by sleeping with Clive Davis, that would, give her favor. And of course it didn't, Now, to be fair, Clive Davis didn't have anything to do with that woman being an alcoholic and being a drug addict, right? But he discovered her. Like, he was one of the people that discovered her, and he was very instrumental in making her a star, right? Phyllis Hyman, very much the same thing. Again, I'm not going to put all of Phyllis Hyman's issues on Clive Davis, but I am going to say that Clive Davis attributed to the acceleration of those issues, in my opinion. Phyllis Hyman was his star. She was his muse. She was the one, but he didn't know where to put her, right? She was this tall, statuesque woman, thick woman. She had this booming voice, but it wasn't pop. You know what I mean? He wanted that pop crossover, but she wasn't pop. She had this deep, like this deep bluesy voice, and he didn't really know what to do with that, right? Phyllis Hyman did have her own issues. Absolutely, she did. She dealt with bipolar. She dealt with depression. She had man issues, child. She was always picking the wrong one. So she absolutely, again, I'm not going to put all of his issues on her. Absolutely, I'm not. But again, when Whitney Houston came along, he pretty much threw Phyllis Hyman away, because Whitney Houston could give him what he wanted, which was a pop star. He could market Whitney Houston's voice, and he could make her this pop star that he always wanted her to be. And so once Whitney came into the picture, it was like, Phyllis who? And we know what ended up happening to Phyllis Hyman. And again, I'm not putting it all on him. And then, of course, we already know the tragedy of Whitney Houston. Like, we don't need to really go down that road. And again, I am not blaming all of Whitney Houston's issues on Clive Davis. But what I am going to say is, we know that at the end, Clive Davis, once upon a time, and Whitney Houston were like this. And by the time it was over, Whitney Houston and Clive Davis were no longer that dynamic duo. And in a famous interview that she did with, I think it was with Diane Sawyer asked about her relationship with Clive Davis, and basically Whitney was like, Clive know what he did, and that's between me and him. Y'all know Whitney didn't y'all know she didn't pull no punches. She said, Clive know what he did, but that's between me and him. So, I mean, I guess we ain't gonna never really know that story unless Ray J gonna tell us. Or maybe Ray J gonna tell us. I remember the night Phyllis Hyman died. I'll never forget. We were outside, me and some friends. We were outside listening to the radio. We were out back with my parents had like a patio out back, and we were out back just chilling, just outside chilling. And we were, that was back in the days when you listen to the radio and just be outside talking and shit. We were probably having a couple of cocktails, but we were just chilling outside, and it came across the radio, and I just remember they played Phyllis Hyman the rest of the night, and we just sat out there crying and talking like the rest of the night. Of course they played Phyllis Hyman the rest of the night, and it was just, And of course, back then I didn't understand depression and, I didn't understand depression and stuff like I understand it today. And so I didn't understand somebody taking their own life, because from the outside looking in, you were like, oh my gosh, like, wow, like, so baby, let me tell you something. My song is I Refuse to Be Lonely. Baby, let me tell you something. That thing right there, baby, that I Refuse to Be Lonely, that thing tears me up. Do you hear me? That I Refuse to Be Lonely tears me up every time. Oh, that thing tears me up. Ooh, ooh. And that's one of the last songs that she recorded before she died. I Refuse to Be Lonely is one of the last songs. And if you listen to those words, the words are saying, I'm going to be all right. Like the words, one goes, yes, I am alone. Yes, I'm on my own. But for the first time in my life, I'm going to carry on. Yes, I'm going to bend. What she said, but I will not break. Some things I can choose. And baby, I refuse to be lonely. Oh, that thing. Oh, that thing tears me up. But that's one of the last songs that she recorded. And by all accounts, the people around her said that, she was dealing with a drug addiction. And yes, she was, like I said, she was dealing with depression. But they said that she wanted to be better. She wanted to live. But that depression ain't. That's why to all of my friends and family who deal with depression, even if it's just on this level, just baby, do what you have to do. Yeah, that whole CD, if you listen to, that's the last CD she recorded. If you listen to that whole CD, like she's talking. She's talking through her songs too. I feel like she is. Yep, it was on a Sunday, Diamond. Yep, Diamond Pearl Jam. Yep, it was a Sunday. Yep. But that's my song. I played that song on repeat when I was going through my divorce. It literally brought me through. Quake, listen, that's the song I listened to. I had a really bad breakup, and that's the song that got me through. I just listened to it. I'm with you. It was on repeat. I used to listen to that song over and over and over. And I know a divorce ain't the same as a breakup, but I feel you, girl. I feel you, because I did the same thing. That thing stayed on repeat. That thing stayed right, Chuck. Please don't be afraid of therapy, and don't be afraid to ask for help. That verse sounds like a goodbye. See, I feel the opposite. I feel like that verse sounds like I want to be better. It's interesting how people can hear two people can hear the same thing and feel something different. I feel the exact opposite. I don't remember what night it was. I know I was outside with my friends. I remember where I was. I don't remember what day it was. Really, B, you read that so fast. I was about to ask you what divorce. Oh, not a divorce for me, Jack. It happened on a Friday, but it was announced on a Sunday. Okay. Like I said, I remember where I was. I do not remember the exact date. I'm not going to sit here and say, lie about that one. Because what day did it happen? Because I feel like, because I think I was in college. Hold on. What day did Phyllis Hyman die? June 30th, 1995. So I wasn't in college. Yeah, I was in college. So yeah, so it happened during so I was home for and it was right before my birthday. I knew it was near my birthday. I just couldn't remember what date, because my birthday is July the 2nd. So it was right before my birthday. And me and some friends, we were outside. We were drinking. I know we was drinking. And we were listening to the radio, and we were just chilling outside. Sure did. You DM me on IG? Okay, French Kiss. Hey boo, I'm gonna look it up. Yeah, French Kiss is so cute. She's so petite. I was watching her eat her food. She's so petite. She's so proper. I love it. Now you was 7 years old, Kenneth. Don't do that. See, I hate when y'all do that shit. Now I just got finished telling your ass I was in college. I just got finished Kenneth, don't you do? I just got finished telling your ass I was in college. Don't drop down here talking about I was 7. Don't do that. making me feel old and shit. Now I just got finished telling you I was in college. And here come Italia ass talking about something I wasn't even born yet. I'm about to put an age restriction on the tribe. And here come Dee. Here come my nephew. He wasn't born yet either. And here he come dropping down. And I know he wasn't born. I'm about to put an age restriction on the tribe. About to put a velvet rope out front. I'm about to put the velvet rope out front, Chuck. Nubian Mahogany said, if it makes you feel any better, I'm older than you. A girl. Angela, I know your ass wasn't around either, child. I know your ass wasn't around either. Hold on, let me see what French kiss. Let me see something real quick. Let me see here. Wait a minute. I don't see your French kiss. Hold on. Oh, yes, I do. I see it right here. Okay. Okay, give me a second. Y'all don't let me forget. Because I gotta look it up. But I'll get it to you. I'll get it for you. What was the name of it again? Hold on. Now we're going to talk about this Geno Smith situation. But anyway, that's the reason why earlier today I wasn't feeling no kind of way about Clive Davis again. I don't take no, well, I mean, there's some people I'd be happy if they no longer here. I'm indifferent to it, but that's why I was like, whatever. You know. But anyway, hold on. I think Tracy is staying at this hotel. Tracy, send me the information. Is Tracy here? I didn't see Tracy drop down. I'm gonna get it to you though, French kiss. I'm looking it up now. So I was going into Beyond the Gates. I really don't care about Ashley and Derek. Oh, you just got into Beyond the Gates. Oh, Tracy, you here? Do me a favor, Tracy. Send me the link for the hotel that you're staying in for the July event, please. Can you send that to me, please, ma'am? And then I'll forward that. Okay, thank you. So let's talk about this Geno Smith situation. What time is it? All right, I got 20 minutes. Let's talk about this Geno Smith situation. For those who do not know, Geno Smith is a football player for the the New York Jets. And there was a situation with Geno Smith over the weekend, and you have to, okay, I can look for it. I just don't want to forget. Y'all know how I forget. I just don't want to forget. So I'm gonna tell y'all the order in which I found out this information. I'm gonna just tell y'all the order in which I found out the information. So I believe on yesterday, I believe it's either yesterday or Saturday, I woke up to this video that allegedly, and y'all let me finish the story. That allegedly showed Geno Smith and this woman saying that she assaulted him and that he don't care nothing about his kid. And so this woman said that Geno Smith assaulted her, and by all accounts, I'm thinking that the woman in this video is the mother of his child who has special needs, and she was saying he don't, that he's not taking care of his child, and he just assaulted her. Now, I'm gonna be honest and tell you, a part of me stopped caring about the situation. And when I say stop caring, I mean as far as being upset or whatever. Like, oh no, he putting his hands on this woman. When I saw in the video her running away from him and him yelling and him calling the police. She was on the phone saying she was going to call the police. Anytime a black man is willing to call the police on himself, I got to kind of be like, well, damn, he calling the police on his damn self. But okay, CC. Tracy, yeah, it's ReallyBthePodcast at gmail.com. RB. Oh shit, what I just do? ReallyBthePodcast at gmail.com. But as I was looking at the video, let me see. It says here, Jets player Geno Smith put on blast by a woman on Father's Day for allegedly assaulting her and not wanting to take care of his special needs child. She claims he'd rather watch porn and play video games. Now, this is what I saw, right? And then you see this video of that's her. Now, here's where I'm gonna be honest and tell y'all the reason why I kind of did not care is because she hits him and then runs away from him, and then she proceeds to run back towards him and cussing at him and talking about him. So what I'm saying is, let me let y'all see.
She just called the police.
Geno just beat my ass. That's why.
She coming here.
I came in there. I put 7 down and I left. You ran outside and attacked me, bitch.
This is crazy.
You came outside and attacked me. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck about y'all, bitch.
Leave my neighborhood.
So, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm about to say the video ended, but it didn't. There's more to the video. Oh, it's buffering. Probably the storm child. So,
Fucking the computer. Fuck you. Yeah, look at you. Look at you. Get out of my car. Get out of my car. Stop.
So that's him talking to the police. Now, this is what I'm going to say. So then she says, been supportive of this demon and his narcissistic personality disorder all my damn life.
She just called the police.
So here's the thing. And y'all know I really try not to blame the women. Like, I really try my best. But what I saw in this video, and it's more to the story, so let me get there. Well, what I saw in this video was we didn't see the altercation that you said where he beat your ass. We heard you saying he beat my ass. Well, we saw him go in the house, and then we saw you turn around and start running. You ran past your car. You ran past your car out into the street yelling, help, help, help. I mean, maybe I added a couple of helps into that. But you could have left because you ran past your car. Because then when he got in your car, you went back and what we saw on camera was you put your hands on him. Now, granted, he was in your car, but you put your hands on him and started pulling on him and grabbing on him and cussing at him. So I don't feel like you were in that much fear of your life if you said that man just beat your ass. But yet, when you ran away from him, he went in the house and closed the door. You walked out the house and you ran past your method of escape while you're still filming. yelling help. When you literally had a way to get away, you ran past it. It gets worse. Now, pardon my ignorance. I assumed that this woman, I assumed this woman was the mother. Well, come to find out, this lady's not even the mother of the child. So the lady posted this. That's a picture of her arm that she said when he assaulted her. And she posted this on social media. She said, because I guess she didn't get the response she thought she was going to get from posting that video online. So she said, one thing you guys aren't going to do is bash me on this internet and call me a liar. People who know me know Geno would not provide home security footage to the police. How about you guys ask him to release the footage? Not just the doorbell camera, all of it. I'll wait. So then she posted this on her social media. She said, for the record, his child is not mine. I've just been supportive. But here goes a message from his mom last week since she wants some attention. Okay. So she said, you don't take... So this was allegedly, this is messages between the mother of the child and Geno. It says, you don't take care of 7. You send money like you sponsor a child in Africa and don't check on him. That's not taking care of him. You know absolutely nothing about him or his day-to-day life. What doctors in Texas are you having sign off on things? You should have had all of this done before he even got there. You've known for months and waited until the last minute. It shows how much you care about his needs. It's negligent. Now, the mother of the child has come down to the internet and said, I don't have no smoke. The mother has posted messages basically supporting Geno. She's like, I don't have no smoke. And I mean, we could say there might be a variety of reasons why she don't have no smoke. I mean, we can get into all of that. But I'm going to just read you some of the things that she's posted. She posted pictures of Geno holding the baby. And she wrote this message. Geno is and always has been more than capable of taking care of his son. Let's kill the narrative. Don't get on the internet bringing up my son into your web of dysfunction or bringing my son up. Here's another picture that she posted of Geno with the baby. He's a lot older in that picture. And it says, Happy Father's Day, G. And then she posted this. It said, this lady is absolutely obsessed with me and my child, has been for a long time. I've gone to every length to not be controlled by her or have my son around her. I don't know who, like, I still am. Okay. So then she wrote, this message is, sorry, y'all. This message, this message is from Geno, and it says, your part-time girlfriend/assistant has asked to be in the middle of us co-parenting for years, talking about God sent her to fix this. She's not comfortable leaving you until she does, even though you would cheat on her and y'all aren't together and other things. If that's not delusional and harassment, I don't know what is. Have a better day, Eugene. I tried with you people, and that's cool. Leave me alone, please. And then it says, part of our agreement says that I'm required to tell you our travel plans abroad. I'm taking 7 to Mexico. 7 is the baby's name. To Mexico for his birthday. These are the dates and where we are staying. I'm assuming Eugene is Geno. I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. It says, I don't get on the internet with my issues. I go to a judge. This lady needs serious help. I'm not a part of this circus, and neither is my child. So she's saying, look, I don't know what the hell, but I don't have nothing to do with this. So this is another message that's posted. It says, hold on. I don't know who all these people are. This is another message between Eugene and Sean. It says, hello, Eugene. Kennedy will schedule the surgery. Kennedy is the baby's mother. Now, I know who Kennedy is, child. And I think Eugene is Geno. It says, Kennedy will schedule the surgery. As I stated in my previous messages, I am Kennedy's aunt. She's the aunt. To be clear, her mother is my sister. Due to the circumstances surrounding the incident with Kristen, I will not be communicating with her. Kristen's incident with Kennedy and Kennedy's observation of how Seven was returned to her by Kristen is the reason I am assisting Kennedy now. Kennedy has requested Tia. I'm open to any other point of contact. So then this is what the mother posted and said, if it's that serious and you actually want something done, hire a lawyer. Don't come on the internet trying to spin something. You are the problem. Get a grip. You don't speak for me. So I'm assuming these are messages that the crazy lady, I'm going to just call her. Thank you, Talia. These are messages that the crazy lady posted, and the mother is responding saying, look, I don't have nothing to do with this. So these are messages that she's posting, I guess, to prove that Geno is not a good dad. So this is another message. The mother said again, she said, Eugene isn't the problem. We get along fine without this lady. She creates drama just as she's doing now. My son is fine with his father. So look, this lady said, the mama of the baby said, I don't know why, I don't know who, I don't know what. Don't put me in it. I don't have nothing to do with it. Okay. So these are messages between Geno and the baby mama talking about the son and his surgery and how he's doing better and things of that nature. So look, I was thinking that was the baby mama when I first looked at that video. It sounds like this isn't even the mother of the child, that Geno is now involved in this investigation over a physical assault. And it sounds like this lady was trespassing, because it doesn't sound like the mama asked her to go there, and it doesn't sound like Geno wants her there. So I'm not saying that if he put his hands on her that it was okay, but it sounds like she was trespassing to begin with, and her ass shouldn't have been there. And if he did physically assault you and you had an opportunity to leave, you didn't. You ran past your car. And he wasn't there. It wasn't like you didn't have time to get in your car and turn the car on. He literally went in the house and closed the door. So I'm just trying to understand. See, this is the problem with celebrities, football players, basketball players, or whatever. Unfortunately, the court of public opinion is not going to look good. Now, let me see what the internet is saying. Maybe the internet can give me some clear, because this is all I saw in information, child. Okay, so let's read what the internet is saying. Okay, and I know I got a few more minutes. It says that on the weekend of June the 21st, a woman posted a series of Instagram videos detailing a confrontation at Smith's residence. She claimed that he assaulted her, broke her computer, and stole money out her car. The police were called to Smith's residence around 4:20 p.m. on Sunday. And there's video footage of Smith talking to the police and speaking with officers at his door, but he was not taken into custody. The Davie police initially informed outlets that the case was closed, but shortly after, a different department spokesperson reversed course, stating that a detective had taken over the review and that the investigation is active. So this says conflicting reports. The child's mother publicly pushed back against some of the accuser's parenting allegations, releasing text messages and defending Smith's character on social media. And that's the latest update. Y'all, I don't know who this woman is. I don't know if she's an assistant. I don't know if she's an auntie. I don't know who this woman is. But that's crazy that lady posted that video. And I guess she just thought everybody was going to be like, oh, he beat her. He beat her. But it doesn't look like it's playing out that way. It don't look like it's playing out like that for you, ma'am. Anyway, the Whether You Like It or Not panel will be starting in 30 minutes. Well, 33 minutes. And meet us over there on the other channel to talk about last night's episodes of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. I know y'all sick of me promising about Real Housewives of Rhode Island. I know. I was going to do it this afternoon, but then I had to take care of some cruise business. So I apologize, baby. I had to take care of some cruise business. But we're going to get it. We're going to get it done. I have 4 more cabins for the Alaska cruise at the price that I quoted you guys. So if you were thinking about going to Alaska, you weren't sure if you wanted to go or not, you on the borderline. Oh, I have the update. Hold on. I have the update. If y'all were thinking about going, please let me know, because I have 4 more rooms and I have not. I'm holding them. I have a hold on them, but I had to put money down to hold them. So I'm going to give it about another month. If somebody does, if nobody tells me they want those rooms, I'm going to release those rooms. And the prices are probably going up because y'all know fuel prices and everything else is going up. So if you're interested, if you think you're interested, you're not sure, but you let me know before I release them rooms. Update on Don. Because y'all know I called. They didn't have it, Tawanda. They didn't have a room that I called about. Okay. Somebody just sent me an email. Did somebody just send me an email? You said you wanted to send me an email, but I don't see an email here. Oh, here it is right here. Okay. So this is, and a couple of people have sent me this email, but I'm going to read y'all this email. So Chef Don is sending emails out to people who have not gotten their oils yet. So this email says the following. I wanted to let you know that I'm leaving town this Wednesday for 3 weeks of a CDL school. Because my time will be completely split, I don't want you to have to wait around for me to return to get your orders out. Since we're locked out of our payment system, I'm going to just read this email and I'll get my commentary. Since we are locked out of our payment system, it has blocked me from being able to click the refund button on my end. In block print, it says, please call your bank right away and file a transaction dispute chargeback, letting them know that you didn't receive the product. As an apology for the hassle, as soon as I get back from school, I will ship your oil order out to you completely free of charge. Thank you for understanding, and please get with your bank so that you can get your money back immediately. Chef Don. Now I got 5 minutes to address this. You're blocked out of the app from being able to give refunds because there's no money to give a refund from. Let me tell you something. As somebody, and for all of y'all who do know, y'all know how this stuff works. The system that I'm using for the tickets for the July event, which there are still tickets available, by the way. If you want to come to the July event, there are still tickets available. Please reach out. Please buy a ticket. Please. We're still trying to sell like 9 more tickets. So if you think about you coming or you want to donate a ticket, you want to make a donation to the event, y'all know y'all can always hit my Cash App. You can always hit the Cash App. When you set up those systems, you have to link it to a bank account so that if there is a chargeback or so they can give you the money when you get paid, that money goes to an account. But if there's a dispute or there's a chargeback, that's how they get their money from you. The reason why you can't hit the refund button is because there's no money there to refund. The reason why you locked out of the system is because you probably have too many complaints and you probably have too many people reaching out and asking for their money back. You probably have too many banks reaching out to the merchant, the middleman, to try to get a refund. That's why people can't get their refund. That's why you telling people, oh, well, call the bank. Do this, do that. That's why you locked out. See, ain't nobody stupid. Ain't nobody stupid. You're not locked out of your system for no reason. There's no money there. You can't hit the refund button because it ain't nothing there to refund. Exactly, Case Mile, and the account is probably fucking closed. Now, let's talk about this CDL school. Baby, what CDL school you going to? What CDL school you going to that requires you to leave town for 3 weeks to go to a CDL school? Tell me what school you going to. And who taking care of your nephew while you gone? The nephew you have full custody of. Who taking care of the nephew? Baby. And who paid for it? Like, look, you give me once, fool me once, but you won't fool. That's some crazy shit. That's what I was going to tell y'all, because somebody else sent me. Now, somebody else got this email. I'm going to read y'all this email, and I really am going to get off after this. I'm going to get off after this. But somebody else got this email right here. This email says something totally different, and this email was sent today. It was sent at 11:39 a.m. And this how I know you were listening to my live earlier. This how I know you were listening to my live earlier. Because you sent this email while I was live, because I got off of that live at noon. I mean, no, that's a lie. That's a lie. I got off at 1. Oh, no, you were hour. It's an hour difference from where you live to where I am. So, yeah, it was 12:30 my time, 11:39 your time. Mm-hmm. It says, good morning. To keep it simple, you do not need any special information from me to file a dispute. We sent you 2 separate emails, one on June the 6th and a follow-up on June the 10th. As previously explained, the system shows no card on file. So there is physically nowhere for a refund to go from our side. This is not your fault because we cannot push the refund. Your bank must pull it. Now, you just told 2 different things. You said you can't push the refund button. Then you said there's no card there to get the refund from. Please contact your bank and point to the blank, blank, blank charge on your statement and tell them you need to file a dispute for services not received. They have everything they need right there. Once they open it, it will be handled automatically and we will not challenge it. Best regards. That's not how this works. Just because, listen, that's not how this shit works. Hold on. Did I forget I had a doctor's appointment tomorrow? Oh, shit. Damn it. Do I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow? Damn it. I sure do. Tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Oh, no. That's Wednesday. That's Wednesday. Okay. All right, y'all. Let me get out of here. Right. I might need to call Simone. Y'all know that's my girl. I might need to call Simone because she's right there in Houston. Well, she's not in Houston right now, but she practices in Texas. I might need to call Simone. I might. Give me my money. Because I know you listening. Give me my money. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all in a few. Peace.